All right, so this is the pressure washer setup. I like this a lot. This has been pretty cool. I kind of assembled it over time. Everything was on back order when I built it. Probably spent way more than I needed to on it. I went down the rabbit hole with this Obsessed Garage on this. Pretty hardcore. But a couple things do ring true, and that's the gallons per minute. So I don't really care at all what the pressure is, but the gallons per minute is a really big deal. I like to have decent, I'd say at least 5 or 6 GPM for washing a car. It's really handy. The pressure is better if you got a bunch of loose dirt, like on a tractor and you're trying to blow off a bunch of crap. But on a car, you want it to like lift it and carry it away. You don't want to like pound it into the paint, So this is the setup I went with. So the foundation of this is a clutch welding cart. And I picked this after a lot of research and looking at dimensions and stuff. I wanted the little storage cubby on the bottom to put all the stuff in for winter storage. Super inconvenient though for actual real-time use. I wanted the tray that was sloped so water would run to one side, which it definitely does. I wanted an area on the top to mount a quality hose reel with tension adjustment. This is a Cox reel. I forget what hose this is. It says it on here. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh yeah, the Cobra hose. Yep, I like this a lot. I got the quick disconnects on everything. One of the big reasons I chose this cart was for the CR spotless setup. This is absolutely essential. I love it. I will never not have this. When I rinse cars off, I have these quick disconnects and I hook it into the pressure washer. So the water goes through here, then out the pressure washer. And what this does is it deionizes it, and it's got filters, and it is amazing. And I don't have to touch any, when I'm done with this, I don't have to water, hand dry, nothing. I don't have to do anything to the car, and there will be no water spots. It is amazing. So I love this setup. And this was the whole purpose of doing all this, was to get the CR spotless. And this cart has this relief here for, your tanks, your gas for welding. And you can actually do this one or the much longer ones as well and still fit it on here. The bigger setup, canister setup, it would take me years to go through that. And they were quite expensive, and they're heavy because they store water in there too. So I figured this would be a little easier for me, and I'd have a little storage down below if I needed. So I really like the way that's set up. Over here, I've got just a jumper hose to go from the pressure washer to here, or the pressure washer direct to a small hose or whatever. The water inlet side is actually over here. That's set up with my garden hose quick disconnect. I use this MTM Hydro Aqualine setup with the longer handle. I actually didn't think I'd use that a lot. I use it a freaking ton. I love it for equipment. Not so much cars. I don't want to get close to the paint with this, but this is the gun itself with quick disconnects and a swivel. That's essential as well. And this is kind of the secondary heart of everything. This is the MTM. This is their newer version of their foam cannon. And this has the smaller orifice in it. I think it's the 1.1. I love this thing. It works great. It's awesome. I've used this in very cold weather and it still works awesome. I've accidentally left this in my non-heated side of my shop, and it did have water in it, and I think it froze, but it worked good like 2 days later. So I don't know, pretty cool. But anyway, this is the setup I use. I have this active 1.0 system, but I did buy the 2.0. I just haven't put it on the cart yet. This one's working okay for now, but I wanted the 2.0 because it has more pressure with more GPM. So that one, it should be a little better. But yeah, you definitely want more GPM when washing a vehicle for sure. Pressure is really kind of meaningless. But anyway, that is my setup. Peace.